What's up, everybody? It's good to be with you, Richard, and here I just want to show you how much vapor this thing can produce here. This came to me at no cost for the purpose of this review, so thank you so much. Joy for life. Yes, it's another Sub-Ohm tank. It's the Sub-Ohm tank explosion, you might want to call it. This is Sub-Ohm Tank Clearomiser. Well, it depends how you want to call it. It doesn't come with a rebuildable, but yeah, it comes with 3 stock coils in the box. A 0.2, which is a sub-ohm, a 0.5, also a sub-ohm, and a 1 ohm coil, which is not exactly a sub-ohm, for very nice, relaxed, comfortable vaping. The thing is, the selling point for this, 2 selling points. One is the fact that it can take 7 ml of your favorite e-liquid. That's a whopping 7 ml in there for you. And the other thing is the ease to fill up your e-liquid. It comes with a very unique top fill design, which we'll take a look at in the close-ups. So this is what we're going to be checking out today, the Beyang CVS by Joy for Life. I'm sorry, it definitely produces quite a bit of cloud just having fun with it. And these coils in here, the stock coils in there, actually reminds me a little bit of the Arctic tank coils. Not that I have the Arctic tank, if you notice there are no reviews for that, but I've seen it before. They come with these, what do you call, bottom turbine coils and bottom turbine dual coils, or in short, it's easy to call them as BTC and BTDC coils, all right? However, that said, I heard, because the fact that they don't come with a rebuildable, Beyang, or rather Joy for Life, is thinking of coming up with a rebuildable for this unit, probably sold as an accessory. I'm not sure when they're going to release that, or whether is it true they're going to be releasing a rebuildable for this, but it'll definitely save us a lot of money if we can sort of like rebuild this, okay, ourselves, and to whichever resistance that we'd like to. It will be kind of fun. Anyway, so that is all just hearsay about the rebuildable that they're coming out with. But this is a 23mm diameter tank, just to let you know. So if you're going to be having it in a mechanical mode that's 22mm, it's going to sit out quite a bit, and you can see the sides coming out protruding a little bit bigger than your mechanical mode. But otherwise, on these box mod, they're okay, except for the box mod. If you're using a let's say cherry bomber, because the fact this only takes 22mm, if you have a 23mm screw down on it, it'll continuously fire. So not for the cherry bomber. All right, so other than that, it's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do now with this Sub-Ohm tank, we're going to get into the close-ups, we're going to zoom in, have a come back, we're going to vape on it, check out the 0.2 ohm bottom turbine dual coil, or BTDC, and be a mouthful as well. And then we vape on it. I'll leave you with my thoughts, and we'll check it out shortly. All right, so stay tuned. Time to get up close with our Beyang CVS atomizer by Joy Life. You can call it a Clearomiser if you so wish to, because it doesn't come with a rebuildable. Or you can call it a Sub-Ohm tank, the fact that it comes with 2 Sub-Ohm coils. So that's how it comes in its package, in a box like that, one of these plastic jewel cases. And it's got 2 tamper-proof stickers at the side, Beyang CVS, that's what it says, both sides here. And at the back, it shows you how to fill in your tank with your easy fill right on the top there. I'm going to show it to you afterwards. And also it shows you the parts of the tank, and also features, all the features in here, content of the box, certifications, and a barcode here. At the side, you've got right at the bottom here that says keep away from smoking, stay close with vaping. Quite a catchy slogan there. And also at the back here, Beyang CVS. That's about it. And let's tear out one of the stickers here and put it aside and open up the box. You have your device in there, your atomizer, and also 3 stock coils. These are 2 BTC coils, bottom turbine coils and bottom turbine dual coil. That's for the 0.2 ohm rating. You've got a 0.1 ohm coil here and a 0.5 ohm coil here. I'm going to take one of the coils there and just show it to you. See these markings here. It says BTDC. That's a 0.2 ohm coil, and it gives you the firing range as well, between 20 to 100 watts.
That's how much, how high you can fire it up to. Okay, so it's good they put these markings here. This especially is the bottom turbine dual coil. So it has a dual coil in there, and on the top here you have got this wire mesh on top to prevent what it calls spit back, and the diameter of this is optimized for increased vapor production, flavor, and also durability as well. The extra wide wicking ports at the side here, it's for efficiency and also for fast wicking as well, so it you know, really sucks up the juice really fast, and so you don't get any dry hits at all. As you can see, there's a really big airflow hole there. Yeah, your coils actually has your negative and your positive going into the what it call coil here and coming out here, negative and positive. So I believe there is a possibility we can actually rebuild this ourselves if you are familiar with rebuilding. So this is how the coil is. Okay, so this is the BTDC, and the BTC is also the same as well. And as you can see here, let's check out the marking here closer. You have BTC, this is a 0.5 ohm coil, and you have the rating between 20 and 50 watts. And for the 1 ohm coil, it's between 10 and 30 watts. This is a single coil in there. It's a vertical coil in there. Can you see the coil? Yeah. And it's also got a wire mesh on top to prevent spit back. Okay, so let's take out the device here. As you can see, the device right here in my hand. This is the Beyang CVS Sub-Ohm Tank. Alright, so this is how the tank looks like, very much similar to a lot of other Sub-Ohm tanks, but the unique feature that we have here is this part here where you have your top fill, and it's got a fairly unique design. You can put in your own drip tip if you so wish to, and put this back. How this fill pot works is actually very simple. You see it says here press, arrow marking here. You can turn either side, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Press, so you just press it and turn it. Once you press it and turn it, you have your fill port exposed, and you can actually put in your e-juice and start pumping in 7 ml altogether. Okay, so basically that's how you fill it. Very simple. Twist and it closes back. Alright, so that's the unique part of this atomizer. At the bottom here you have your certification engraved marking, and you have your contact pin here. Okay, I don't think you can use this for hybrid mods. Be very careful. You have to have an extended 510 pin here if you want to use it on hybrid. This one sits really flush, so you don't want it to make contact with your hybrid mod and, you know, short out. You have a very large airflow control on both sides, one on each side. This is the Cyclops style. All you got to do is just turn it. Okay, very nice and easy turning action here to whatever size you want. Small, larger, 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 and fully opened. Okay, and to remove this, all you got to do is just hold it tight here, turn it anti-clockwise, and you remove the base. And to put in your coil, all you have to do is just take one of your coils, stroke coils. You see there's a contact point in there, so this will push up against the contact point and make contact in there. Alright, so just turn it once you've got it turned. However, before you set up your coil, I suppose it's better to prime it, put some e-liquid onto it, wet it so you don't, you know, burn the coil in there. In there you've got 100% Japanese cotton, and the coil in there, the wire is also 100% made in America. Okay, American made wires. So all you got to do is just turn it, screw it tight, that's it, you're all set. You can also open up this section. You've got these 4 big holes there for your juice to go in there and into your coils. Alright, so to open up this, you get that sound because there's a little spring underneath here. So this spring pushes up this, okay, to close up your fill port here. So that's how it works. This is another piece. Okay, so this is your fill port with these two notch here. There's two bits here, and you've got two holes there underneath. Goes in like that. So that's why when you push it, it goes down, and when you push it back, basically you know how it works. Yeah, like this. Turn, and it goes. It opens up your fill port. Turn it back, and the spring pushes it back and closes it up against it. All right, and it's got, if you look closer, there's these silicone O-rings around it. Okay, around these two bits that come out. So basically, once it's closed up, it is definitely guaranteed it's not going to leak out in any way because of the silicone O-rings in there. All right, besides that, this is your spring, and you have these holes very much like your K-foam where you fill in and your juice goes in through here. Okay, you can also open up this as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can. Just turn it anti-clockwise some more, and you have your chimney shaft here. Not very big. This is small so that it will, you know, harness in all your flavors and you still get the flavor. Okay, so this is one part. This is your Pyrex tank. Pretty thick, very nice. No edges chipped or anything like that. And you've got an O-ring that sits at the bottom there, pressed up against this glass tank. And this is your other part of the chimney. These are all the parts that make up the Beyang CVS. So to assemble it back, all you got to do is just get this tank, put it up against the silicone O-ring at the base here. This one goes on top. Just screw it back down. Make sure your O-ring is always in there. Be very careful, especially when you're washing it. Don't let it drop out and, you know, go into your sinkhole and lose that. Okay. However, there are spares that comes with it in the box. These are your spares. That's also in the box. You've got lots of O-rings in here. Okay, so just to let you know. Okay, we'll put that aside. And this section goes up against here. As you can see, you have your spring. It's a pretty thick spring. So you put it on top like this. Alright. And put this back on top. Push it down and screw it back in. Okay, once you've got it screwed in, just test it, push it, turn it, either way. Alright, it works. Your fill pot is open. And we're all ready to vape. This is the Beyang CVS Sub-Ohm Tank. We'll get back topside, we'll vape on it and talk about it some more.
Alright guys, so we saw the close-ups. Let's talk about the Beyang CVS here from Joyful Life and give you my final thoughts about it. The 0.2 ohm BTDC coils, right now we're going to test vape it. I've got it inside here with my what I call high VG juice. I'm going to just check it out. Okay, I'm firing it at 76 watts. Okay, 76.9 watts. I don't get any burnt taste. Excuse the vapor, guys. No burnt taste, and it's still working really well. I get the flavor. Flavor is there, not exactly intense, but pretty okay. But the vapor production is definitely very, very good, as you can just see. What I'm going to do is push it up to 100 watts because that's the range that I can take for the 0.2 BTDC coil. It's a dual coil in there, so I'm going to set it to 100 watts firing this thing. It's actually reading at 0.3 ohms on my CKLE 150 watt box mod here. It's supposed to be 0.2. I think it's probably 0.2 something on the higher side. That's why it's reading at 0.3, but we'll try it out at 100 watts and see. All right, so it's 100 watts right now. Cloud, for sure. Okay, I do get a bit of a hot sensation on my lips because at 100 watts the drip tip does get a little bit hot, but other than that the flavor is still there. Let me try one more pull. That's quite a bit of clout there, as you can see. Anyways, excuse the fault, guys, just to test it out. Okay, so vapor production, absolutely no problem. Flavor, you can get the flavor. I got the flavor, although it's not exactly fantastic with a 0.2 ohm coil. Very, the airflow control is fully opened at 100 watts, okay, but you definitely will enjoy it if you're into clout chasing with this little Sub-Ohm tank. It is quite a performer. Only one snag, if you ask me, is the it doesn't come with a rebuildable, so that means you got to go out and look for the stock coils and buy them. But again, like I said, I just heard that, you know, Joy for Life might be coming out with a rebuildable. Let's hope it's true, so that it can save us a lot of money, and also we can have the flexibility of you know, coiling it, building it ourselves to whatever resistance we want. The top fill, very unique. You just push, turn, and you have the what do you call, fill port open, and you can just pump in your juice. A whopping 7 ml of e-liquid. That's how much you can put in there. Can't stress that more than enough. Anyway, no rebuildables at the moment, but that's just a small issue. I'm sure I can live with that as well. So this is the Beyang CVS One More Vape, and we'll call it a wrap. Not bad. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Excuse the fog. God bless and take care. Have a good week. Bye for now.